Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s, and my name is Tammy. We lost another musician this morning. I'm sure everybody's heard already, but Toby Keith passed away this morning. He gave up his battle with stomach cancer early this morning, and so Chuck was telling me about it at 5:30 before I even got up to go to work. He came in and was letting me know about it, so... Anyway, Toby Keith was born July 8th, 1961, and he passed away this morning, February 5th, 2024. He was 62 years old. And so I'm just going to play a couple songs in tribute to him tonight. This is Tammy's 2 for Tuesday. And I know a lot of you, just are rock and rollers and you don't even like country music, but this is a music channel. And so Toby Keith is always one of my favorite country music singers too. I just always like his straightforwardness, and he just seemed like a regular old guy, somebody you'd see in a bar or hang out with in a bar. But loved his music, and he will be missed. And let's see, I'm going to say a little bit more about him before we go into anything else. He was married to Tricia Lucas for nearly 40 years. They had 3 children together. I think that's Shelley, Crystal, and son Stellan. And Crystal followed in her dad's footsteps. She has sang on stage with her dad. She has an album. Her debut album was Whiskey and Lace, which was released back in 2013 under her father's label, Show Dog Nashville, followed by a 2018 EP titled Boulder. So his daughter is following in her dad's footsteps. I think that's cool. But anyway, we're just going to play a couple songs of Toby Keith's that I really liked. And this song that I'm going to play first was probably the first one that I really liked of his. And it came out in 1999. And so we're just going to get right onto the song. But this, again, is in tribute and dedication to Toby Keith, who gave up his battle this morning with cancer. So we're just going to get to the song. We're going to play 1999, How Do You Like Me Now, by Toby Keith.
Always a crazy one, broke into the stadium and I wrote your number on the 50-yard line. You were always a perfect one and a valedictorian, so under your number I wrote, call for a good time. I only wanted to get your attention, but you overlooked me somehow. Besides, you had too many boyfriends to mention, and I played my guitar too loud. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way, you still think I'm crazy, standing here today. I couldn't make you love me, but I always dreamed about living in your radio. How do you like me now? Took off to Tennessee, I heard that you made fun of me. Never imagined I'd make it this far. Then you married into money, girl. Ain't it a cruel and funny world? He took your dreams and he tore them apart. He never comes home and you're always alone, and your kids hear you cry down the hall. Alarm clock starts ringing, who could that be singing? It's me, baby, with your wake-up call. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way, you still think I'm crazy, standing here today.
Oh, I gotta stop the song somewhere. It's not that long of a song. And it has a really good video to it, too. So if you like the song, go out and check the video out. All of his videos are good, too. And I think he's won a lot of awards from his videos. I'm sure he has, because they're just so down to earth and just good videos, I think. But we're going to just get right back to the song, and then we'll talk a little bit more about Toby Keith and a little bit about the song when we get finished with it. So we're doing the 1999 How Do You Like Me Now by Toby Keith, who passed away this morning.
I couldn't make you love me, but I always dreamed about living in your radio. How do you like me now?
I think that's what I love so much about Toby Keith, is his songs are just always like right in your face and straight up, and that's my kind of person. Just be straight up with me, and that's what he portrays in his music, and a lot of attitude in his songs, I think. And I guess we all kind of have that person, or maybe not anymore, but used to be, just like to sing this song to him. How do you like me now? Not that I was any different than I was back then, but anyway, just being silly here. And we are doing this, I need to be more serious, because we're doing this in tribute and dedication to Toby Keith. And I want to say a little bit more about him here. Again, he was born July 8th, 1961, so he was 62 years old. And it said in his early years he lived in Fort Smith, Arkansas. And then through elementary school, and then he moved to Moore, Oklahoma, which is a suburb of Oklahoma City, where he still lives. I think that's what that says. But they weren't sure where he was, if he was at home or what. They didn't say, but I think that's where he still was in Moore, Oklahoma. I might be wrong about that, though. But just to get over to the lyrics here, a little bit about this song. I don't know if this is a true story or not. I had always heard that it was, and that it was about Cindy Crawford, and it isn't, because they went to two different high schools. So that was just a rumor that was made up. But whether this is true or it's just what he's portraying in the song, it says the lyrics discusses Keith's attraction to the female valedictorian of his high school, a beautiful woman who ignored him at the time, and Keith wonders if the woman remembers him now that he is famous. Oh. Okay, and then just some other things. It says he was one of the biggest stars to come out of Nashville in 3 decades. His songs were in your face, bluntly clever, and a droll humor, and even some macho blasting. Okay, and then his very first song was Should Have Been a Cowboy, was the singer-songwriter's debut single, and it's galloped up the country charts, ascending to #1 in 4 months. So that's where he got started. And I'm going to read a little bit more about him in the next song, because we're going to put 2 songs out tonight in dedication and tribute to his life. We're going to go for now, and like I said, I'm going to put out another one here in a minute, so stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like the channel, and be sure to consider becoming a member, and you can read about that underneath the video. We're going to go for the evening, for now. So be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. Rest in peace, Toby Keith, and peace out.